good to be able to have a week on the road and kind of get away with the guys, and what does that do for kind of just team chemistry and things like that?
It's awesome. I mean, it's always great playing here in front of our awesome fans, but I think going on the road is always something that's fun, kind of the us against the world mentality, and getting to do that with your best friends and awesome coaches, it's the best. So we're all looking forward to it.
I know it hasn't been, Tuesday or Saturday outstanding. What's been the change with the hitting that you feel like has been able to produce more runs, produce a better batting average than the beginning of the season?
As a team, collectively?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there really has been a change. I think that we proved in the fall and spring, early or preseason, that we could really hit, and that, like I have been saying the past few months, whether that's our batting average early on has shown that. I mean, that's kind of not the point. What we try to do is just try to continually get better on a day-to-day basis. We still do the same things, just maybe a little micro adjustment here and there. But collectively, we've just been doing the same thing we've been doing since August, and it's finally starting to click. And success as a hitter is going to come and go, and as an offense is going to come and go. But we're just trying to keep it as consistent as possible, which we're doing a good job of.
I know when y'all face pitchers, y'all have so much film on them and you can kind of see what their pitches do and stuff like that, but when a guy has a secondary pitch that he's finally found or it's on more, how does that affect your day? How does that affect the way that you have to approach things when they...
Yeah, I mean, just just try to simplify it as much as you can. Don't overcomplicate things. It's the hardest thing to do in the world, trying to hit one pitch that a guy has. So I mean, we kind of keep to the philosophy, just see the ball and hit it, just track it and whack it, and we're just going to keep doing that and just try to keep things as simple as possible with our approach.
Because I know Coach was talking about Cortez on Saturday, had that slider finally started falling the right way, and so from a hitter's perspective, how often does that happen, that when you see a guy's film and you get in the game that it's like, wow, that's totally different than from what I saw?
Yeah, I mean, it happens every now and then, but our coaches do a really good job with the scouting reports and knowing everything, and then we have a really good lineup to be able to handle those things that we may not have expected, or maybe a guy developed a breaking ball in the off season, and CC has done, like you mentioned him earlier, he's just such a hard worker. He's a great teammate, and he's really worked on all his pitches, and it's awesome to see him finally having success with a couple secondary pitches that his fastball is as electric as anybody in the country, but and it's crazy he's only a freshman, but I mean so he's just seeing, like you said, it is tough, but just maintaining the simple approach is the key.
You said you guys have proven that you guys can hit all year. What was it like to have your teammate Dylan recognized for that hitting, just the performance he had?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, he's an awesome guy. He's a leader for our team, on and off the field. He, is just a outstanding teammate, and really, really hard worker. And he's a really good player on top of all that. So, you expect things from him, and just from who he is as a person and who he is as a player, and just for him, I just think the main thing, and he'd tell you the same thing for all of us, just maintaining the consistency, and to do that, just got to keep working. So
when your whole lineup's doing what they did, especially on Sunday, just what does that do for your guys' confidence as you look for this long road trip coming?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. I mean, but we know it's in there. We have really good hitters. I mean, D-Rock, really swung it well. He's been swinging it well for the entire season. And then you got Targo, who once again is an outstanding leader, outstanding teammate, who kind of had had an outstanding weekend, and he's going to have a really big rest of the year for us as we kind of progress down the road. And all those guys, man, and Troy with the walk-off homer. I mean, all those guys work incredibly hard, and it's huge for the confidence. But we kind of draw our confidence from our preparation more than anything, and because the wins and the runs will come and go, but we, like I said, just preach on consistency. So.
What was it like to see Ryan join the cycle club?
Yeah, that's so awesome, man. He deserves it. He's he's been as good a teammate as I've ever had, and you always want your teammates to do well and succeed, but no, just kind of how our relationship has been, just on and off the field. Like, he's one of my best friends, like all these guys, but he works incredibly hard, has a really positive mindset when maybe things didn't go as well that day, and he's helped me a ton just in ways that he doesn't even know about. So,
did you keep your cycle ball? What'd you do with it?
Actually, I didn't get it, so
really?
Yeah, I didn't find it, but I'll have to give Coach Box a hard time about that one. But no, I'm just kidding. But no, I didn't keep it. Just kind of, as crazy as it sounds, just kind of had to move on to the next game. So.
All righty.
All good.
Thanks.
Yep.